What's up, guys? So I have another Wi-Fi battle for you, but this time it's gonna be a little special. I'm gonna upload 2 Wi-Fi battles in one episode. See if you guys like that, so I can upload 2 battles instead of just one. If y'all don't like that, then I guess I'll just do this for this one time. Mostly, I decided to do this mostly because I didn't upload yesterday because I just didn't want to do anything at all yesterday. But anyways, this is a battle I had with a passerby, and she challenged me, and she has all legendary, so you know, that's nice, I guess. So let's get on to that. I don't know how loud this music is. Last time I recorded it was loud, so I turned it down now. I guess I'll see how loud it is there. But as you can see, she has a shiny Xerneas, and I just lead out with my Smeargle. I was like, oh well, I don't have one of those. I wish I did. You know, it's so pretty. But I go for the Spore right off the back with the Spore, put it to sleep. That way I can set up with my Smeargle, or set my hazards. Yeah, my hazards with my Smeargle. And this Xerneas, actually, I was surprised about it. So anyway, there you go, setting up my Stealth Rocks. Next, I'm going for my Sticky Web. Like I said, I'm just setting up my hazards. I don't know if Sticky Webs is really a hazard, so say. Oh, you can see my 3D button. I'll move that. There we go. And I think this zoom is a good amount, hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, I go for King Shield next just to be safe, just to see what he's gonna do next, or what she's gonna do next, sorry. And she goes for a Dazzling Gleam, so I'm like, why would you have a Dazzling Gleam instead of Moonblast? That's really weird. So I just go ahead and go into Clink Clank, and I'm like, I can eat this up. I'll eat this up, this thing, and she'll probably switch. She goes for Dazzling Gleam. I do eat it up, as you can see, the Clink Clank. I was like, alright, I'm gonna set up on her, I'm gonna start sweeping, I'm gonna start a sweep. But she could surprise me. This is a mixed Xerneas, and it hits me with that close combat and takes me out. I was so shocked by this. I was like, really? But, you know, Clink Clank down, I was sad moment, everybody just take a moment of silence. But anyways, I go into my Sableye, and I go for a Swagger. I know it has that physical attack, but I decided to go for it anyway, just to be on that safe side. And she's gonna go for a close combat on my Sableye. I was like, really? Do you not know Sableye is Ghost? But then she goes for the Dazzling Gleam, which I thought was gonna take me out there, but it didn't, so that's awesome, as I went for that foul play. So I do hit it pretty damn hard, if you ask me. But it has an, I thought it was a citrus berry. No guys, hold on, it's an orange berry. So this person that challenged me probably did not know what she was doing for the most part, but obviously had a power save. But you know, whatever. Xerneas snapped out of confusion. I didn't even get a confused, she didn't even hit herself, and she took me out with a Horn Leech. So now I'm like, okay, this is a physical attacker, I know it now, and I just gave it 2+ in attack. This is great. It didn't even attack itself. How great, how great. So I'm gonna go into my Yanmega. It's not my, what is it, Aceligor, which I was thinking had a poison move for some reason when my Yanmega doesn't. I don't know why I was thinking it did. That was Aceligor that has Sludge Bomb, but I do take it out with a, what was that, Focus? Oh no, not a Focus Slash, a Air Slash. I was trying to get the flinch off on him. But anyway, she's gonna go into her Yveltal, which looks like bacon, and I'm gonna withdraw because now I am choice spec into the Air Slash. So I'm gonna go into my Florges here, and I'm just gonna eat up this Oblivion Wing, which was actually pretty good play if I kept in my Yanmega, but I'm not gonna keep in my Yanmega, especially when I was choice locked into a move that wasn't not very effective on him and wasn't super effective on him, so it would have been absolutely no point. Goes for a Dark Pulse. I'm guessing she doesn't know what Florges is, or that Florges is a fairy type, but I take it out with a Moonblast, no problem. One hit KO'd it. It goes down, but of course I do have Life Orb on my Florges, so it's a little weird, I guess, of a set, because Florges is more of a defensive, or especially defensive ball. But anyways, out comes her Latios. I was like, oh, okay, I can do with this. But it's Mega Latios. This chick sends out Mega Latios and shiny everything. Shiny Lock, Yveltal, and Xerneas. But goes for a Draco Meteor. What the hell are you thinking? I went for the Wish just to be safe because my Life Orb damage will take me out. But she goes for a Lustrous Purge, which is a psychic attack, so it's not very effective on me. I was so glad she didn't have something else. But I am able to take out this Latios that's almost full health with the 1 Moonblast, you know. Be smart. If you're gonna go into a Mega, go Latias. She's so much better. I guess not necessarily, but you know, I like Latias better than Latios. And the special defense bulk probably would have helped survive a little bit. But I'm not sure. Like I said, it's Life Orb. But anyway, she's gonna go into her Diancie now, which actually isn't shiny, I think. I'm not sure. And I'm gonna go for, what the hell is that? A Petal Blizzard or something like that? No, it's a that attack. I don't remember what it is, but it's a special attack that is grass, and I was like, why not put it on a strong attack too? I just get locked into it. When she sends out her Zen Guard, which I was thinking, was this super effective? It's grass, it's ground type. I don't know why. Yeah, Petal Dance, that's what it's called. I was thinking it was going to be super effective, so I wasn't worried about it, but I still do a hell of a lot of damage to the Zen Guard. But I think Zen Guard shiny is awesome. Look at that. So pretty. But it is able to take me out with an Earthquake, so that's unfortunate. I almost had a Florish's Sweep here, or mostly Florish's Sweep anyway. But I'm just going to go back into my Yen Mega, and you know what's not very effective on ground type? Bug attacks. So obviously I'm gonna go for the bug attack and take it out, no problem. Oh, actually, oh, I guess it is. I thought it wasn't very effective, but I did get a critical hit and took it out, no problem. Next, into her Giratina, which I think Steel Resist Bug. Pretty sure Steel Resist Bugs. So when that Bug attack, it did a hell of a lot of damage, a hell of a lot. But it does go for that, what's that? Phantom Force or something like that. So I'm gonna switch into my Smeargle just for it to be immune, and I can put it to sleep with, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, Shadow Force. So there we go. I go for the Spore just to put it to sleep. That way it doesn't go into another Shadow Force predicting me to switch, because literally I just switched in just for me to get that immunity. But I do switch back out into my Yen Mega, and this time I wanted to end it off with a little something special. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Yen Mega to send out a Shadow Ball, taking him out with the super effective attack, which I could have just did another Bug Buzz and it would have killed him, to be honest. But you know, insult to injury, I guess. He ended off with a super effective move from a bug. But anyways, guys, that's the end of the first battle, so I'll do a little cutscene here and you'll be on to the next one. Alright guys, so I'm back. As you can tell, the video quality is a little, or not a little, it's probably a lot worse now, because I had to actually turn down the quality for this video, because I'm pretty sure this one was pretty long. But this was a very, very good battle. I liked it. And as you can tell, I have my little Jirachi there. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you know that that is the Kalos born Jirachi with Moonblast that is also shiny, and Jirachi is just so amazing. I was so happy I got that thing. But anyways, let's start the battle. Yeah, that way you can get onto it. I'm over here making hand gestures. Look, you see, guys, I'm so excited for Jirachi. Oh, fell back. Yeah, there we go. So I did a double battle because that's the only way I can really use Jirachi. She leads with her Cloyster and her Klefki, and that Klefki is annoying as hell. And I'm gonna go, but anyways, I go for my Whimsicott's Tailwind. I do outspeed Klefki with the Prankster because Whimsicott is very fast. I knew it was gonna be setting up the screens, so I wasn't too worried about getting a taunt or anything from it. But I go for a trick on that Cloyster, giving it my choice specs, and getting his King's Rock, which would have been terrible, really would have. But he's gonna go for the Icicle Spear on my Whimsicott, and now he's locked into Icicle Spear, which is really bad actually. I was thinking, oh, he's gonna go for a Shell Smash, no problem. Get him locked into the choice, not Choice Bandit. Get him locked into Shell Smash. There we go. But I'm gonna go into my Aerodactyl, yeah, Aerodactyl, and Mega Ring him. But I was so dumb that I forgot that this Klefki is, for some reason I forgot it's gonna carry both Reflex because it's gonna hold Light Clay, and it's gonna be having those things up forever. So I went for the Thunder Fangs physical attack that gets that boost from his ability, but doesn't do anything because he has that reflect up. But I do go for the nasty plot on my Mr. Mime because he's not getting targeted right now. I knew once I had Aerodactyl, he's gonna go for that Icicle Spear right away to take out the Aerodactyl, and he does terrible because of that ability of his. Was it Skill Link? So he didn't even need all 5 to take out my Aerodactyl, which sucked. I go into my Chansey now, which is my Eviolite Chansey, and he can or she, I should say, I think it's a girl, can actually take a hit. It doesn't matter what it is because it's Eviolited. But the Klefki is going to go for a Thunder Wave on my Mr. Mime now to slow me down because I did get that nasty plot up. But I do actually go for my Baton Pass. Yep, this Mr. Mime is a Baton Passer. I think I used him in a battle before. I mean, in one of my Wi-Fi battles before. Not 100% sure. But with my Chansey, I went for a Minimize just to be safe. I don't spam Minimize, but it was the move that I was already on this Pokemon when I got it. So I just kept it on there because I don't know what to do because I don't use Chanseys. But on this time I did. But he is going to paralyze my Jirachi. But it doesn't stop me from being faster than this Garchomp because of that Tailwind, taking him out with the Moonblast, one hit with the critical, which most likely did matter because he does have those Light Screen and Reflex up, but the Light Screen was what is going on here. I go for the Seismic Talk on the Klefki just to get off some damage because I don't really have any good moves, any attacking moves on Chansey because Chansey's attack and special attack stats are just terrible. But he does have a Blissey of his own, of her own. Yes, her own. I completely forgot. But he is going to go for a Spore on my Chansey, which really sucks actually. But me being a retard like I am, I forget that Chansey has Serene Grace. So when I switch him out up here soon, but as you, yeah, I'm way ahead of myself. I go for the Doom's Desire. I actually don't remember who I put it on. No, actually I do. I put it on the Breloom, but they don't know that. But I guess it was obvious though. But I am going to go for the Protect with my Jirachi just to see after I switched out my Chansey and forgot it has Serene Grace to hit. Or not, is it Serene Grace? No, it's Natural Cure. That's what it is. But he goes for the Mach Punch on my what's supposed to be Chansey, but I switched into Mr. Mime because I predicted that. That Rock Slide did a lot of damage, and Blissey goes for the Flamethrower on my Jirachi, but my Jirachi can take it, so that's good. I do go for the Dazzling Gleam to do damage to this Breloom, and I go for the Wish on my Jirachi, which is why well, actually it's not why I got hit. I got hit because I'm paralyzed. But yeah, there goes that Doom's Desire taking out this Breloom from my Jirachi that has a +2 in special attack now. That actually is another reason that I was probably able to take out that Garchomp for one hit with the critical, with the Light Screen up. I actually don't even remember when these Light Screen Reflex wear off. To be honest, I do not remember. Oh, sorry. But he's gonna go into his Galvantula, and I didn't think of anything of it, but it does actually cause a problem later on. It goes for Single Beam on my Mr. Mime, or Mrs. Mime it should be, but I can't nickname it. I wasn't the original owner because of this girl. But anyway, it goes for that. Takes out my Mrs. Mime, and my Jirachi gets full health after that Protect. Because I knew the Blissey was going for the Flamethrowers. That was a real threat too. I go into my Noivern and I go for a Flamethrower on the Galvantula, but he either predicts that or he just moves in to put up his reflex and stuff back, because I actually think it wears off in this turn, if not the last turn. I almost take out the Klefki, but it's just quite not enough, which really sucked. But I go for another Doom's Desire. This time I'm pretty sure I targeted Blissey, and yeah, I get in that toxic poisoning, but I'm not too worried about it. As I go for another Protect on my Jirachi, and he sets up his Light Screens because I am or actually both my Pokemon are special attackers. But I do go for the Flamethrower just to get that Klefki out of there. I did not want this thing coming back. Klefki can be a extremely big and annoying problem. I know it because I use one myself. Well, I haven't recently, but I did use one, or I have one. But he's gonna go back into that cloister, which is choice spec into the whatever he uses actually. I go back into my Chansey and I'm like, oh, well, you know what? He's not even asleep. I wonder why. But then I remember, oh yeah, natural cure. But as you can see, that Eviolite and that giant HP just doesn't matter with these all five icicle spear stabs hitting my Chansey. Yeah. I go for another Doom's Desire, this time targeting Cloister because it is super effective. And there goes the Doom's Desire hitting Blissey. But Blissey is really specially defensive, so I wasn't expecting to do a lot of damage there anyway. But it is damage nonetheless. So I get my lefties up, and he withdraws Blissey. Who's he going to? Gavantula. Yes. I think this is where Gavantula starts being a problem, I'm not sure. But he does go for the Icicle Spear on the Chansey again, which I wasn't worried about. I was like, alright, he isn't going to take me out. But he gets a critical hit. And guess what he gets again? Right here. Another critical hit. Then guess what this last one was going to be? That's right, guys. A critical hit. Thank God that it left me with that 10 HP. I did go for the Aether Armory next to get that paralysis and that poison off of my Noivern. And I go for the Moonblast straight on that Cloister just to do massive amount of damage, which it does, taking him out with the remaining HP he had. Because Jirachi is just so awesome, and it's a girl to me. I don't care if it's genderless, it's a girl. She's so awesome. With that +2 attack, modest nature, it's a huge boost. But this is where Gavantula starts being a problem. It took out my Chansey with an Electro Web. I was like, what? I didn't even know that did that. I thought that was like Sticky Web, but where it paralyzes them when they come in. That's what I was thinking. But nope, I was wrong. But I go for a wish just to get Jirachi's health back up as that flamethrower hits me. That Doom's Desire hits Blissey, taking her down to half health. But isn't quite enough, because I do have to make sure my Jirachi stays alive, because you don't hurt Jirachi. Why would you hurt that adorable face? It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, I'm going into my Noivern next. That way I can take out this Gavantula. I go for the wish just to get my wish, go for the protect to get my lefties up, and I'm pretty sure I used wish here. That flamethrower wasn't enough to take out the Gavantula, which really sucked, as he went for another Electro Web, which did a pretty big chunk of HP off of my Noivern. But my Noivern is Assault Vested last time I checked, and I'm pretty sure it's Assault Vested. I just did this battle. I'm pretty sure it's Assault Vested. I'm 100% sure. Yes, it's Assault Vested. Anyway, I got my wish back for Jirachi, so I'm healed back up again. No problems. Gavantula's gonna get taken out in this next turn with a flamethrower, even though I do get hit with those electric webs, which do cause a problem decreasing my speed 2 times in a row. I don't know if it's 100% or not, but you know, I do take out the Gavantula. I'm thinking, okay, good, sweet, awesome. 2 against 1, I got this. This moveset with Jirachi is very hard to do, or to pull off, I should say. Doom's Desire moveset is very hard to pull off with a Jirachi, but I wanted to do it because I don't know another moveset for a modest special attacker. Anyway, I do get the protect, and she starts predicting me doing that, and just flamethrowers my Noivern to get damage off on him. I think it's a boy. I'll find out right now. And I go for the air slash to try and get flinches, but it doesn't work. It's a boy, yeah. So try and get flinches from him on that Blissey, which is just racking up health. 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1, I guess. I do actually hit the air slash next, but I don't get a flinch, I think, guys. Hold on, let me see. I'm watching with you guys. Nope. He goes for a flamethrower and gets... Oh, on my Jirachi, actually. I'm so glad. I was like, oh my god, no! But I am able to get a wish up. And the Doom's Desire hit on the Blissey, taking him down to almost red. So close, so close. It's about a quarter health, maybe. A little less. A little more. A little less. That's probably about a quarter right now. So I do get my lefties up on my Jirachi, and I am going to be able to protect and get off my wish. Which, thinking back, I should, or actually thinking right after I did it, I should have went for a Moonblast because I knew he was going to go for the flamethrower on Noivern. But nope, I'll go for the Dragon Pulse. Doesn't do much. I get 19. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I mentioned it already. But I do get burned, which is going to take me out. Which, like, at the last moment. No! Jirachi, you can do this by yourself. You can do it. I know you can. You can do it. You're awesome. You're the best. You're my favorite legendary, it is. But there you go. That burn, taking off all 19 of my health. I think I needed 21 to survive with 1 HP. I guess burn takes off 20. But there goes that burn. And I'm just thinking, should I go for Doom's Desire or Moonblast? I can't wait too long. Moonblast, doing as much damage as I can, and bam, Blissey is down. This giant wall, this Titan, is finally brought down by the Moonblast that is from Jirachi. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the battles, both of them. And actually, if you can, or if any of you guys know a better moveset for a special attacking Jirachi, it would be greatly appreciated, because even though I do love the Doom's Desire sets, and I like the challenge of actually getting them to work, they are extremely hard and probably not that reliable to fall back on a Jirachi. And I don't want to use a physical set because my Jirachi is a modest nature, and I already have an EV trained for a special attacking. So if you can think of any special attacking moveset for a Jirachi, that would be greatly appreciated. It doesn't have to include Doom's Desire, because Doom's Desire is the point that is the reason this moveset is extremely hard. I do want to keep Moonblast though, that is the special move. But anyway, guys, if you like the video, like the commentary, leave a like and comment down below, because I love reading you guys' comments. And I'll see you, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. But anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, peace.